out of breath, legs soaring, whole body hurting as you perform the last fouettes on stage. Just a few seconds later, and now you hear the desired applause from the audience. This is what you've been working for your whole life. Today, I would like to tell you about the hidden side of ballet, the social, technical, mental sides, and the life after ballet. So, to start off, the competitive nature of ballet is displayed in the psychological thriller Black Swan. To gain more insight about it, I interviewed Kamil Hüseyinova, the people's artist of Azerbaijan, about her own experience. So she said that not all films about ballet provide real information. Most of them just exaggerate negative sides, and they only show the struggles and everyday routine life of ballet dancers. But what they do not show is the feedback that dancers get from the stage, their positive emotions. This often leaves the impression of ballet as something dark and depressing. In case of Black Swan, this thriller is about a mentally ill artist who experienced mental problems and lost everything in her way to success. This leaves a wrong impression of viewers on ballet, thinking that this is something that dancers are obsessed with, when in reality it is not like that. She also stated the importance of turning negative competition to the positive one, and the difference between them is that positive competition is when the dancer compares themselves to only themselves. They improve and they get better day by day, instead of negative competition when they compare themselves to others and they do it for the sake of just competing and just for their own aim instead of for the sake of art. She also stated the famous quote by Bashulkov, also a dancer and choreographer, who said that I do not try to dance better than others, I try to dance better than myself. Moving on to the technical side. So a ballerina must maintain strength, control her whole body and her mind, and to not show her real emotions. Even when she's hurting, she should smile for pain. Now, today I brought some point shoes to show you. So what we know about point shoes is that it is a vital part of ballet. It is something that ballerinas perform with. So point shoes are looking like this. They're made of wood, and ballet dancers, they are breaking in using hammer. And also they're sewing ribbons and elastics to support their feet. As you can see, I brought the new pair and the old one, which was my last pair when I graduated the Choreography Academy. You can see that the new one is really hard, like wood, but the old one is really soft, because it's all worn out. And especially the research done by Cohen et al. Showed that ballet is similar to cardio workout, and ballet dancers should maintain a really strong breath control during the ballet classes. So in the beginning of a ballet class, their level of breath control and heart rate raises up to 38%, then it raises up to 55%, and at the end it can raise up to 92% of maximum capacity that a human being can have. Then talking about mental issues. Ballet dancers face judgment. They are being judged about their body structure and their weight since a young age. Me, myself, I received harsh comments and my teacher saying that I should lose weight since the age of 7 or 8. And then later on, when I finally got thinner, those same teachers treated me with respect and with kindness. I was not the only one experiencing this. A lot of my classmates and body dysmorphia. And this all happens due to almost abnormal standards, body standards in ballet. In ballet, you should have a small head, long arms and long legs, high arched feet, and overall thin figure. Then you can have a question: what happens after a ballet dancer retires from the stage? To gain some information about it, I asked Kamil Hüseyinova about her own experience. So she stated that it was a really hard point in her life, and it's like the thing is, the ballet dancer, when they retire, they are still dancing and they are still performing in their subconscious, but in reality they do not have access for the stage. And this is what hits their mental health. But in her case, her students helped her with that. They provided motivation because when they danced on the stage, when they were successful, she also danced with them internally. And that now is the meaning of her life. Then I provided Martha Graham's quote saying a dancer dies twice. Once when they stop dancing, and this first test is more painful. So Camilla Hanum partly agreed with this statement, saying that it is truly feels like life is over because the ballet dancers, the artists, they live with this profession 24/7, and when it's over, it feels like there's no point of living. But she stated the importance of turning this into a transition rather than the end. So this is really important to not feel like now everything is over, but to be able to adapt and to continue. If you admit it that it's over, then you can move on with your life. In conclusion, ballet is not just about grace. It's the world of high competitiveness, mental issues, and just overall a really the hardest form of art. But this is what makes it powerful and unique.